Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Tragick show. And this is kind of what I call my kind of vloggy type stuff because I'm just not going to talk about stuff about myself. My hair is getting ridiculous. Oh my God. Time for a haircut. I'm going to have to call my barber. She's going to walk through the door at some point. Anyways, um, let's talk about some stuff today. One, I do want to say, I do have my phone. My phone is here. I got a Samsung Galaxy S6 for my stepmother. She gave it to me. Awesome. Um, I did try to go live with it. I did not post it because it was utterly. It looked great. The quality of the video looked great, but it's got that black bar thing, which would be really annoying. But if I'm going to go live, it kind of might be cool. So I'm testing around with that and seeing what we're going to do with that. Um, Possibilities. I do have great, but you can record, which I did do the other day while sitting on the couch. I recorded that short video and I uploaded it to YouTube from my phone. Super excited about abilities there. So that means I could literally record the video at the same time. So this could be happening on some days that I do go out and I can do haul videos of what I pick up when I go to flea markets and such like that. That is going to be awesome. I am super excited for that. Things summer right around the corner, live right here on YouTube. Probably because school year is up. His last day, I believe, is tomorrow. So kids loose. Anyway, I was gonna put that in the title, but I forgot how to spell loose. I think yes. I pride myself on being a good speller. I don't know about that. Anyways, a lot of things going on. Chris Cornell has passed. That's pretty shocking news that Chris Cornell is no longer with us. I was never a huge Soundgarden fan. Really, I like them songs, but I just cannot sit down and listen to a full album. I mean, they're more of a chill band for me, but I do enjoy their music. I do like Chris Cornell as a solo musician, but I just think that taste, I think, and I think that's why he never got the band. Um, but Temple of the Dog, they should have went, in my opinion. I mean, I think that they should have went with Temple of the Dog. They should have and got super popular with that, and then broke off and did Pearl Jam and more Soundgarden and stuff because that was without a doubt like probably the best project that Chris Cornell. I mean, he had popularity with Soundgarden. He had stuff, but out probably he should have did Temple of the Dog until it got really big mainstream success and then broke off because I think that he could have even I think Temple of the Dog happened. I don't know if it happened first or shortly after they started, and then they broke up, and then Soundgarden continued to go. I think that's how it happened. I don't really remember. Maybe I'll do a Temple of the Dog Soundgarden thing and talk more on this later, so I can give you more correct information. But I like all the music. I like Pearl Jam. I like all that stuff. I like everything from that era for the most part. It's just some of the music is just kind of hit or miss for me. But Chris Cornell, a deep loss, and I'm going to tell you now, if you want to see some weird stuff about to happen, maybe they'll clear it up. Cameras everywhere now. But it seems to be that we might not know what happened at the end of Cornell's last days. And I don't want people in the comments saying, yeah, he killed himself. Whatever. Read the articles because it doesn't seem weird. It seems weird, like what was said in the articles. It doesn't make sense. And even Cornell's wife has suspicions about what happened. So look for that to cause trouble, probably with either the Soundgarden people or I don't know who's. I don't think he was on tour with Soundgarden. No, I think he was on tour doing solo stuff. I could be wrong, but if he was with Soundgarden people, look for that to be a problem because they may be, mad at the wife. But I don't think that would be the problem. I think she's more looking at the bodyguard because the time frame doesn't match up, and supposedly the bodyguard was with him the whole entire time. That's what the suspicion is. Um, and other things is like his wife was like, why would he kill himself? There's nothing, like he was super popular. He just like he's being in movies now, so it's like kind of weird that like why would he do it now? Like it doesn't make any sense. So I'm thinking it might have been like an accidental death, and he didn't mean to do it. But they found like I thought he like something was tied around his neck or something. That's why I'm thinking like yeah something ain't right. Like it just doesn't make sense. Something doesn't add up. So we'll see what happens with that. But I think it's going to be kind of our murder mystery or unsolved thing that we'll probably never find out unless they find camera footage or something like that about that. And that's going to be very, very sad to find out what actually did happen. Yeah, Chris Cornell's gone. The Greg Allman thing. I saw a thing on Facebook, I think it was, or somewhere, it was Greg Allman died. I'm like, oh, he must have been like an old actor or something like that. And then like a few days later, I'm seeing Greg Allman things online. I'm like, oh, Greg Allman, idiots, can you learn how to spell better? Like they spelled it like Aileman or something. Like, get your story right, man. If you're gonna write a story about somebody that big, like it's freaking Greg Allman. It's the Allman Brothers, man. One of the Allman Brothers. Did you get the dang spelling right? It's like somebody might click on that if you would have had it spelled right. Just saying. But anyways, yeah, he passed. Never. I like the Allman Brothers. I like them. I just never really got into like big details about them or anything. I like their music, and that's about it. So that's two. There's been some other people pass away too. I wonder if I could do this without killing. If I could do this without killing the thing. Celebrity deaths. So I don't kill things. I'll look it up real quick. See what pops up. Anything that pop up? Whoop. Tell me, bringing me some stupid things here. What's going on here? 17. Let's talk about the deaths of people real quick. It's let me look here. Oh, it's gonna go so slow, and I'm gonna get mad for a second. But yeah, I don't like talking about this stuff, but it's super sad. And what the funny thing about it is, though, I was just like, okay, oh, Greg Allman. I'm like, it's just gonna die. Like that's weird. Like usually you get like musician, an actor, maybe athlete or something like kind of mixed it up a little bit. I mean we got I think who do we have died out last time? It was like Prince, Princess Leia chick, Princess Leia chick. Anyways, um, yeah. Let's okay. I'm gonna look at them again. Okay, hold on. Okay, I don't know any of these people yet so far. Really, where are all these people? Died this year. That's kind of that was one of them that started it. Um, like gotta be ancient though. Um, yeah, that's weird. Closer to okay. Chris Cornell passed. Jeffrey Baladin, what? British actor. Robert Miles, who was he? Oh, trance DJ. Okay. Roger Moore died. That is one of the Bonds. John Oakes, who's that guy? Somebody hosted BBC show. That's all you give me? You didn't even put Greg Allman out here. And this is updated like 9 hours ago. Yeah, you already failed. You already failed. This website sucks. Anyways, which one it was. It doesn't matter. There's tons of websites who don't do the research. Do research, no efforts. Anyways, oh, deaths upon us, sad news everywhere. Yeah. So I kind of took a couple days off this week. I didn't post anything, but I didn't really feel bad about it. I just needed to take that time and just go, you know what? I'm just not going to do anything tonight. I'm going to relax some of the time, take that day off. And I do have videos to upload, so I just needed to upload those. I just didn't. The computer was over here, the couch is over there. Anyway. Um, the content will be coming out. I do have a lot of content I got to put on the channel. So it's going to be up. It's very, very soon. The Puppmaster 3 review should be up, and some other ones should be coming up. And also, I keep talking about that schedule. Hasn't happened yet. I know, I'm putting it off, but it will be coming. The problem with this is that I need to start recording different kinds of content. I have different ideas. I'm trying to figure out what to do, because if not, it's just going to be music review. But I do have wrestling now to throw into the mix that I'll be talking about for you wrestling fans on the channel. If you do not like wrestling, I'm sorry. But I think I'm going to start meddling it down to like once a week. I'm going to go live on here and talk about wrestling, and then I'll do that so I can just talk however long I want to. And so it'll be super long, and people might enjoy it. That if you like wrestling, you can listen to it and stuff like that. But if you don't like wrestling, you don't have to tune in, you don't have to watch it. I may do that. I mean, I'll do pay-per-view reviews and things like that. I did some reviews on the other channel, and I may download them and re-upload them here, just to get them on this channel. But we'll see, because I did some older reviews over there. I may just continue where I was, and then at some other point I'll just upload them back into the channel. But other than that, it's kind of open game. So it's an open thing to talk about. But there's a lot of different topics that I'm kind of going to look at. How could I, expand on this? How can I talk about this in the video? And kind of look for ideas, places. So I'm going to start to look around and make notes. I want to get a couple of different. See, I have a paper. So let me tell you that straight out. I am a hoarder of paper. I keep tons of paper in the closet. My wife hates it. But some of them have poetry and stuff on it that I wrote. I need to hurry. I need to get that and put on Google Docs or whatever that place is called. Google Drive. There you go. The free thing that you can put stuff, like a bunch of stuff on. I need to put it on there, put it on this account right here, and do that. So, and what I want to do is put that all on there so I can so I can get rid of those papers. Because I need to get I need to get another notepad so I can start my schedule and put stuff on there. I also want to get a second, like, little notepad so I can make notes and kind of just carry wherever I'm at. I can tape the receipt to the back of the notepad, and I can take it wherever I'm going, or maybe only at lunch, and I can think of ideas to put down to do in videos, because I like that. I used to carry around like a piece of paper, and anytime I thought of lyric ideas or lyrics came to my head, I would stop, write them down real quick, throw in my pocket. I used to do a lot when I was in the snack bar at Walmart when I worked there, because I would literally just have to stand there. Like, there was nothing I could do. Like, I would clean up everything, I would wipe the tables down, I would have nothing else to do. So I'd sit there and I'd write lyrics on a napkin, and I would seriously, literally shove it in my pocket. If I came up with more, I'd grab another napkin and start writing it down. Like, that's what I would do. So in this case, it would be the same exact thing, basically, except for, there's not really a time where you stop and do something. But lunchtime, I could write things down on a little notebook. If I have some ideas that comes up, or something comes on the TV that gives me an idea of what to talk about, that'd be interesting too. So we'll see what happens. In terms of the channel, anything changing, like I said, I'm just trying to figure out the schedule and what's going on with that. So, um, everything's going well at work. Work was pretty good this past couple weeks. Stressful incidences. Um, I have an anger problem, and I'm trying to deal with it slowly but surely. I've been really good at home, trying to contain that and kind of just to be, I think, a better husband and everything. So I'm really happy with that situation that I've kind of been able to deal with. But at work, it's hard to deal with because some people come in and they don't understand how we do our job, and sometimes it's not even people. Some people that's been there a while, and they just they show up and they don't want to work, and it's very irritating to me because I'm a hard worker wherever I work at. I can work at McDonald's and you see me behind the counter running around like a crazy man, trying to do everyone else's job for them. This is the way I am. I am there. I want to do the best I can. If you're going to pay me if you're going to pay me a paycheck, I want to make you feel like you feel great to pay me. That probably doesn't. How can I say that better? I want you to feel good about giving me a paycheck, knowing that I bust my butt for that money. That's what I'm trying to say. So at work, when I see people not doing earlier, basically just showing up for a paycheck, that is super irritating to me. People are just standing around half the time. Super irritating. Super irritating. And if you're one of the people that does that, fine, that's your cup of tea. But let's just tell you that down the road, if you decide to do anything else, and if you're one of those people who just want to, slide by on your coattails for the rest of your life and just get jobs after jobs after jobs and don't care about putting in the hard work, just know that nothing is accomplished with doing nothing. You have to do something to earn something, and that goes with anything. So that's why I bust my butt at doing. Like I said, I'm trying to do this YouTube thing. I'm trying to bust my butt. I'm trying to upload videos whenever I possibly can. I'm trying to, better the channel at, little by little. I'm bettering the channel. I'm starting to do thumbnails now. I'm doing pretty good at that, except for these live things, which is kind of hard because you got to go back and do them. So it's like, I'll do it though tonight. I know I went back and did. I think I did something. I went back and did something. I added things to the channel, to the thing, but I'll probably go back and do a few of them. Yeah, but yeah, it irritates me, the work thing, but that's the one thing that's troubling me is because sometimes I can't control myself with that, and people just irritate the shit out of me, and I can't stop that. It's like I can't do it. Um, so I'm trying to get a little better, and I've honestly went home one time because I couldn't handle it, and sometimes I knew what was going to happen the next day when I went to work, and my nerves got so shot that I could not even show up to work because it was so much like I overwhelmed myself with anxiety before I even started work, and I ended up walking home that day, and it was horrible. I had those moments when it's not even anxiety; it's the point that I know I'm going to get very angry because of what is going to be there and the unknown of what. And just some days I had that, and I almost had it the other day, a couple days ago, when I was so angry at just stupidity going on in the back room where I was working, and it became it almost like exploded within me. And I know everybody else in that back room was somewhat having the same problem. There was a couple problems that could have been resolved that people would have just worked and did their job, which it's just irritating. They know who they are. People know who they are. Anyways, let's move on. I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to control my anger. I know my son sees this all the time, and I see his problem with it. And I try to explain to him, like we need to get rid of your problem because it's going to haunt you years to come. Because I have that problem right now, and I try to explain it to him, but my son does not want to listen to anything I say. He's just a little punk right now. But when he gets older, hopefully he'll understand, and I can talk to him about that so we can nip this problem in the bud. Because trust me, he don't want the kind of thing that I have. Because I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm trying to help myself. I'm reading things online, trying to help with my anger problem and things like that. So it's like, And trust me, me and my wife has had problems where I've gone too far. Where I mean, I haven't. I'm not going to get myself in trouble, okay? But there's been times where I've come really close to doing something I should not have done, and there's a couple times where I have somewhat hit her on accident, or was on accident a couple times. She just got me so mad because she kept on pushing my buttons that I did something, and I did not. And as soon as I did it, I regretted every second that I did it. And I'm not going to say that I endorse anybody, hitting a woman and stuff. But sometimes some women just push it too far, and I didn't go. I didn't really like haul off and punch her in the face. That's not what I did. But shoving her down and things like that. That's what I do, because I can't do anything else. If you do anything else, you're going to go to jail or whatever. And honestly, she could have called the cops on me then when I shut her down a couple times. But I don't do it constantly, and I haven't did it in such a long time. But we've had those problems before, and like I said, I'm trying to control myself, but she also has to know, and I think she understands now that it's a two-way street. That if I'm angry, don't keep pushing me and pushing me, because you know that all that's going to build up inside of me, and whatever. But this is the part of the channel that I like. I can get on here and I can talk to you guys and tell you guys about what's going on in my personal life and what's going on. And the anger thing is definitely a problem. And I kind of hope that it goes away with time. And it's another reason why other things that I might try to do to better my life, I just don't know if I want to go there, because I don't think I can handle it. Um, talk about getting a supervisor position or something like that. Like, I don't know if I can handle it anymore, because of me doing that at Amazon and getting screwed over the way I did, stupidly. But now, in the back of my head, I'm like, I have to make sure these people do their jobs because of what happened to Amazon. People not wanting to work and not wanting to do jobs. Well, here you can't do anything, because I already know going into this, there's like 3 or 4 people that do not work on my shift that are in the group, but we can't get rid of them because of the fact that they just want bodies there. They literally want bodies there. They don't care if they work, but they're going to yell at us if we don't get work done. So that's why I don't know if I want to even try to go into the supervisor role that I'm looking for. But I think that it would be worth a shot. And I think once I got in that role, it would be better and may actually be a way for me to get out of the position I'm in right now. So I don't know. And I don't know who's going to view this, but if you do view this, you know that that's going on in my mind. If some of my coworkers are watching this, it is in my mind. I'm thinking about it, but it's just a lot of things to process and a lot of things to put out there. And also, I don't even know if they would, because they wouldn't want to take me out of where I'm at now, because I'm such a big, I think, a cornerstone of what we do as a whole every single night when I'm there. Anyways, a lot of movies. I'm thinking about the way I'm going to be doing the movies from now on is possibly going after the lesser known titles, because I seem to get more of a response from them. But in the music world, it's the complete way, the opposite way, is the ones that they love and they want to hear more people talk about it, rappers and pop stars, things like that. So things may change on how I do some of the videos on here, but I still want to continue to do reviews on like the metal artists and the hard rock artists. So I don't know. It's kind of a struggle. The music thing, I think, is always going to be a super struggle for me, because I want to review a lot of bands, unknown bands, and there's never going to be an ending supply of musicians and bands that I can promote. Like, that will never go away. So I have no problem with that. The movie part of the aspect, actually, and lately I've been watching a lot of movies, and I actually remember that I didn't review one movie called The Dartmoor Killings. That's what happens when you watch too many movies and you don't review them. But yeah, it wasn't a bad movie, but I don't know if I want to review it, to be honest. I may. I don't remember. If you see it, it'll probably be like a half-ass video, and I'll put it up, and it'll probably be like an extra video on a day. I may do that. I may just do the review, half-ass it, because I don't want to go watch it again, because it wasn't that great of a movie, but it probably needs to be reviewed and put on the channel, because It's one that's probably going to be on Netflix for a while. So I may review it and put it up just as an extra video, because of the fact that it, like I said, it's kind of a, it's like a foreign, is it a foreign movie? I don't think it's a foreign movie. I have subtitles on all the time, so it confuses me sometimes. And sometimes I can't hear the language. It may be a horror movie, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad of a movie. It was just kind of, you thought it was going to go somewhere else, and then it went another direction, and you're like, well, that's dumb. So, anyways, I may do that review as kind of like an extra video one day. Um, I always say that, and then sometimes when I say that, like I just put that up as the video for the day. So, um, and there may get to a point where I start doing 2 videos a day because I have so much content now that I think I need to push it all out and just to reboot and start again, and to start with kind of a new kind of a thing and start fresh. But we'll see where it heads. I'm thinking before I start an official schedule, I need to get all the content that I have out now, but that may change. I want to work on getting also an intro, going to Fiverr and paying for an intro and some other stuff. There's things in the works, and I've did it myself. I've messed with it, and if I can get this computer to stop being stupid, I may be able actually to make one myself. But it just takes a lot of time. I mean, it literally would take me 4 to 5 hours to make an intro that is actually pretty good, and it involves me like being stupid and going. That's what the last time, like the intro had. Go back and watch like some of the older videos that had that intro. But it's like like that theme song, and it was literally like me doing this, going, I don't know, am I opening my mouth and just kind of shaking my head, acting like I was actually doing a video, and I wasn't doing anything. I was not doing anything. Like I was literally doing that to make like a sequence so I can put it into the intro. So pretty tube on the edit thing. So we'll see what happens. I may make one here and put it up as a thing, which I got kind of a compliment, half-ass comment, on one of my videos, and it said that what's up with the good intro but the shitty quality of the video, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was like where I'm sitting right now. How is this shitty quality? It's good quality. What is he talking about? Like, it's this ain't the light. What's going on? What's so crappy about this? Anyway, I don't think this is bad quality. I don't know what they're talking about unless the intro is bad quality. I have no idea what he was talking about. But we'll see. That's why I'm kind of wanting. I wonder if that got on the video. My stomach growled. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. But we'll see. I kind of do want to get an intro, or at least some kind of opening thing, and maybe start doing introductions like, hey, today we're going to be talking about this movie, and then go boop, cut to like intro thing, and then go on. But that'll require editing and doing some stuff, but I'm probably not going to be one of those people that edits super strongly ever. Maybe the more the person that's going to do the intro and do that and just let it go here. It's just not my strong suit. Like if I have to edit, I will, but even then, I would probably almost rather just reshoot the entire video. Like it's almost 2 o'clock. I'm gonna end this now. Like I said, as always, if you enjoyed this live thing, there wasn't one person that walked in. I watched the last 10 minutes. Somebody's gonna walk in to the live thing. But anyway, it doesn't really matter to me if anybody shows up because this is basically just to go live and for automatically to record and put it on the channel. Boom, bam, boom. Don't have to do anything. Don't have to wait. Have to figure out what I'm going to record and just turn this on and start talking, and there you go. I would love to do this every single day. I would love to do it and talk about a movie and then just go on a rant for the rest of the time. But anyways, I gotta talk about. See, I gotta do better about this stuff because this is probably why I'm not getting a lot of people. Anyways, I do this at the end because I don't like the people to talk about all their crap at the beginning and then they go into the spiel. I don't like that. So I like to go to the ending of the video. So if you don't like this or you're on board with Brad Tragick, like there's no need for you to do this. But if you are on board for Brad Tragick, Don't forget to share to let other people know about me and tell them why you think they should check out Brad Tragick. So with that being said, make sure to share. Share it all over the place. Share it wherever. Any video of mine, if you find like what's your favorite video of mine, share it. Let people know about Brad Tragick. Also, don't forget to like the video down below when it goes live on actual YouTube. Give it a like. Comment down below anything you want to comment, anything you would like to see me talk about in future videos. It'll give me some great ideas. Any bands, movies you want me to review that I can get my hands on, because that might be a problem. And don't forget to what's the other one? Share, comment. Oh, subscribe. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. If you're not already subscribed and you watch this entire thing, this is this wasn't that great of a video. You should go subscribe so you can get see the better ones. When I talk about movies and music and things like that, those are way better than this one right here. Anyways, how many times that should be an ongoing gag for people to count how many times I said anyways, because it would be a super fun game to play. Anyways. I'm gonna end the video and I'm gonna go watch probably some Cinema Sickness, maybe some Dig Cops on YouTube. Yeah, that's the guys I really like. Um, I can't get over that. Don't forget to do all that jazz comedy thing, do all that, and don't forget also to check out Brad Tragick over at Twitter, Be Tragic at Instagram, which I'm not doing much over there yet, but just wait, I will be doing some stuff. I had some ideas. I walked past something the other day at work, and I'm like, dude, I would definitely do something with the picture of like I can just snap a picture of that and do something with it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Anyways, um, don't forget to do all that jazz. And also, don't forget to keep rocking, keep on watching vlogs. No, that's not how I went. Just keep on rocking, guys.